This one, a standing guillotine submission. It's a combination of a neck crank / maybe guillotine arm in. I feel he's fighting this arm back real bad. Back to that front face lock. So from the feet, front head lock. This one, I get the hands locked. I just look for a standing guillotine submission. The difference how I do it is maybe slightly different than a traditional one. I'll show you. When I get the hands locked here, I don't like to have the head out here and just lift like this and have his head free in here. I like to, it's a combination of a neck crank / maybe guillotine arm in. So when I get this here and I turn his head here, I'm just gonna stand in and get to here. So it's gonna feel way more like a neck crank than an air or a blood choke. So the standing one feels like, we talked about that front face lock, the bolt choke from the front. When I get the standing guillotine, I don't just have his head, like, see how his neck is here and I'm outside, and I know a lot of people can finish here. They finish and they get their hips in here and they get like some cut off here with the blood mat. I personally haven't found a lot of success with that. I know it's successful for others, but the modification I made is to treat it like the front face lock, but I wasn't able to get the front face lock grip. So what I do is I'm here. However, if I pull his arm and I get, remember that knife edge and hold tight, or if he reaches for my leg and I snap back when I'm here, now I'm just gonna come here, keep his head inside, and instead of sitting down and throwing him, we were doing all the throws and landing, I just go here and lift up. Just into here and lift up to here, boom. And if from here, I feel he's fighting this arm back real bad, back to that front face lock. So in this one again, I get locked and I keep his head turned, and then I step in and keep everything tight and use my hip to turn his head up, and so it's gonna feel like kind of a neck crank in there. So kind of a standing guillotine, not blood or air, but more of a neck crank and pain.